Hello and welcome to my Game of the Month Episode 1, Kirby's Adventure. This is a fantastic game. I bought it new in box way back when. We're going to go ahead and play through the whole game, but this video is just going to cover Level 1 Vegetable Valley. Kirby's Adventure was made by a company called HAL in 1983. HAL is also the same company that makes the Super Smash Bros. Series. Kirby was originally a placeholder sprite for the main character for the Game Boy game Kirby's Dream Land, but the designer decided they liked it so much they kept him on as the main character, and here he is. I believe just over 25 years later. They just had their 25th anniversary. You can suck up enemies, swallow enemies, take their powers, and oh, if you fall in holes you die. I was trying to get to a secret there under the waterfall, so let's try that one more time. If I miss it again, I'll just come back to it later. Pressing up lets you fly. Really nice, just lets you bypass a lot of things. Hey, I got in. I just sucked up the UFO power. UFO power changes Kirby's sprite. It gives you 4 different powers. So let's keep moving on. Kirby came out towards the end of the NES's life cycle. You can tell because it's beautiful. For an NES game, everything's fluid. This is the same console that had Super Mario Bros. On it, and you can just, by looking, tell that there's a huge graphical improvement. You can also scroll left and right. Super Mario Bros. Was the first game that was side-scrolling nicely. It also allows for saving, which is something that was pioneered by Legend of Zelda series. And so this is also pretty early on for saving your game as you go along. Om nom. If you suck up more than one enemy at a time, you shoot 2 stars instead of just 1. You saw both there. And it let me kill that boss in 2 hits and eat his power, which is Crash. Crash destroys everything on the screen. Look at that. If you swim, you can't suck things up, obviously, because there's no air underwater. Instead, you just kind of spurt in a little fountain. You noticed that a beam actually went through Kirby. You're invulnerable when you're doing a few different actions. Spikes don't one-hit kill like some games. Sword is a beautiful power. And at the end of each stage you get this mini-game. The goal mini-game? I don't know what you call it. It shows a goal portrait tower down there. Kirby jumping through the finish line. And if you time it right, you can get a 1-up, which is always nice. On to stage 3. Dropping cannons into holes. Pop. Ouch. If you get hit, you lose your power. You just have to suck it back up. If it runs into spikes or water, it's kind of hard to get it back because it either shatters or sinks, respectively. Sword is an interesting power because you get to keep it underwater. And That's a bit of an improvement above the water spurt. Oop. There you say I sucked up an enemy and my power at the same time. Even if that enemy were one that gave me a power, I would still get my original power back. That was a maximum tomato. Ouch! I got hit. Oh, I'm chasing down my power. Oh, he shot a fireball. And if it bounces around too long, it just shatters. Right up here is a museum. It'll have a power which you've probably seen previously, almost certainly. Throughout the game there are mini games. This is Crane Fever. You can pick up Kirby dolls and drop them just like a crane game. Oh boy. The fat one gives 2 up, and the smaller one just gives a 1 up. Am I gonna make it? Ah, nope. Well, let's try it again. Come on, Kirby. That should be good. Nope. Oh well. I didn't get anything that round, so no bonus. On to stage 4. Puff. This guy's a blue polar bear. That's neat. You can freeze enemies and knock them into each other. I'm not sure how the damage compares to that of a star or other weapons. Oh, what a jerk. That guy's interesting. I believe these guys are based off of gyroids. Though gyroids came later. They're both based off of a Japanese demon. I'm not sure what the name of it is. Spiky. Hey, that guy looks like Meta Knight. Meta Knight is the same sort of creature as Kirby, though in the animated series they note that he's an adult, and Kirby is a I don't know if you'd call it a fetal stage. Alright, that's a portrait of King DDD, who is the main villain of the series. Though something shady is going on with King DDD and everything going on. Woo, that really whittles his life away. This here is Wispy Woods. He's usually the first boss in a Kirby game. He spits air puffs, he drops apples, and I'm embarrassed to die at him. When you die, his face disappears. That's interesting. Something else interesting is if you fly and get up on top of him here, you can stand on top of his head. How about that? You can actually just stand in this corner. As long as you manage your apples, he shouldn't be able to bother you. There we go. And there's the first piece of the star rod. Oh boy, there's 7 pieces. Gotta collect them all and put them away. And I will see you in episode 2. This has been Tyler from LegacyGameShop.net. Let's get out of here.